So we have the food equipment service leaders. We have food equipment people watching this. They're running service businesses. For us, the main component of our service business is the technician, right? That's the lifeblood of our company. And oftentimes when we are, because I know these guys and gals out here are saying to themselves, okay, I got 10 technicians, 15, 30, 50, whatever it might be. It's so hard to get these guys all aligned to adopt this new technology. What are you seeing as far as, from what going through implementing? How are technicians adopting this technology from your input?
Yeah, it's a great question. So, our system is doing, whole sorts of kind of shiny object, cool things, man, augmented reality, machine learning, all this cool stuff. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of companies out there touting these things. At the end of the day, there are not enough technologies in the field service space in general in which are there to serve the technician and engage the other stakeholders that are involved in that. So I think about three main stakeholders. You have the technician themselves on the job getting it done. You got that end customer. Then you have the office that needs a variety of different things from the tech. So when I think about engaging with techs, we're always asking ourselves the question, and I think regardless of excellence, you should be asking the question of any technology provider, what's in it for the technician? And we believe fully that empowering the front line builds your bottom line. And if you give these guys tools that engage them in their lives and make their lives easier, that's really impactful. On the idea of customer transparency, this is huge for all three stakeholders. We kind of talked about why customers are expecting more visibility, and you can build trust and earn business when you say, why should you choose me over the other people? Because we're going to give you a level of trust and transparency at every site visit, on every recommended repair, and every preventative repair that no one else is going to give you. And everyone's gotten burned at some point by a contractor. Everyone, every end customer has a story. I had this guy, so he's going to show up, all the things. So the ability to go, hey man, I know we're just getting to know each other and here's that value. That's clear. For the technician, good technicians, and everyone here that's an owner, a service manager will align with this. They care more about what the customer thinks about the work they do than their boss in a lot of cases. And you in fact want that. Meaning your service manager going, use this is not nearly as powerful as the customer going, hey, Joe, hey, Sally, this was awesome. I wasn't able to be on site at this time, and I saw that you did an incredible job. You diagnosed it correctly, and I sent that video to my CFO in Kansas City, and they approved it, and I want you guys to replace it, or whatever the case may be. It gives them a sense of professional pride. The other side of that is a little bit of cover your butt too. And you want to be able to tell a technician they've all been through it, right? Customer said, I left the panel off, screws on the ground, I left this a mess, I did these things. And you get into the he said, she said thing. And so the other piece that's in it for the technician is say, hey man, we know you're doing a great job, right? 30-second video clip at the end of a call. This is what it looked like when I arrived. This is what it looked like when I left. If there's ever any questions, let me know. And so that benefits the technician as well. So professional pride, being able to show that you do what you said you're going to do and to cover your butt. And then getting a little bit into the kind of the cool stuff that we do. We do something called natural language processing, where we actually take what a guy says in the video and extract it to text. So technicians are known, as we know, that are not great at note taking sometimes. Some of the best technicians are I came and fixed it, and the office is like, hey, help me with this because it's a $12,000 invoice. I'm going to get pushback, type of thing. The ability to be able to justify that to the office, show what's happening, be really crystal clear about a quote, and ultimately have their notes drawn from a video into text. So you've got a paragraph of notes. Most techs are really good at talking about what they do, not so much at typing a paragraph sometimes about what they do. So I think that's an important piece too. So those are just some examples we've seen of how you're engaging the customer, the office, and the technician, and it actually makes their lives easier and better, which drives adoption. And then from there, you can do all the cool things like live video and safety and warranty stuff and knowledge base and all the other stuff our system does.
Oh, absolutely. And talking about technicians, you made the point about covering, CYA, we say, right? Cover your ass. These guys are all about doing that. It's super important for them to say, hey, Rich, listen, we did what we said we were going to do. And that it does take away that he said, she said conversation. And it goes back to building that trust and that understanding that we're here to help you. Like you said, even I've been burned. I've had people at my house do different, we've been burned. So sometimes there is that in the back of your mind, you're like, I don't know if I could trust these guys. This is something I think that, as an industry as a whole, I want to see my industry succeed. I always say service is king, and the men and women out here in the trenches, this gives power back to us, to show who we really are.